All right. After two big wins, so we beat Ohio State the first game of the season, and then we beat Auburn in Auburn. They were 5 in the country. We're going to travel to Florida. Oh, but one thing I got to do, hold up. I got to do a couple things. Hold up. I want to check some stuff. This is interesting. Should I put... We're going to try Hunter in the slot. With Moore being his backup. And Tank being their backup.
Folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this?
It's raining. We gotta hold that ball.
Florida and the swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Florida Gators. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Curtis. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Gators will kick it away to start us off. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. What a stiff arm. So Oregon's offense making their way on the field today. Got a wide receiver here, Kirk, coming off a career performance last game. He was really unstoppable, bouncing around all week, looking looking to build on that and do even better this time.
Yeah, I think last week the thing that stood out when you looked at the film is he had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and he made that defense really pay for it. Now it's a new week, new challenge. If I'm the defense coordinator, I don't need this guy alone coming off of the game that he had last week. Let's see how they defend him and how this offense can respond.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Stopped short the marker after just a short game.
Let's just get the first down and keep moving the chains.
Can he get there on the ground? They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And it'll be slowed right at the line for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. The Ducks will line up now. It's first and goal. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the move now. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and
They get tight in the red zone, bro.
To try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Gators offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
That completion makes it second and short. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. Second and short. Easy first down. No. Denied. Stopped. Bring up third down.
They try to sneak it for the first.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on third down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Gonna run it. It's ball. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The Gators will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Cut over the middle. It's Johnson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. And the Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Great start with the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Let's go, man.
First down. We're going to throw the football. It's a wide receiver screen. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side.
Great catch.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. They bring him down in the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near the goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
You can't stop him.
Oh, no.
The defense has got it.
I got to challenge it. I got to challenge it. I can't, because I think he was down. I'm taking that 3.
Timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one.
Hell no, this motherfucker fumbled, bro.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial.
We're going to be at a pistol.
Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Handoff to the back.
Good tackle.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Straight, boy.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the tailback's got it again. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Dropping back, it's Davis. Defense is coming after him. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. The Gators will line up to punt it away. Look at it, kick it away for the second time. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Using his legs, it's sliding. And the defense smothers.
They're not going for that run.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Good pass, here goes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense. I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the return decides to signal fair catch. The Gators offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. One back in backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of line.
Oh, I was right there. I was in the right spot.
To try to come up with that 1st down.
I read it right too.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Davis. Looking deep downfield with the left. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Took contact on the throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Coverage team brings down the returner. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands, it's Johnson. He picks Breaks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Off the play fake on first down. The senior able to make the stop after a short
What is
gain.
Fat Boy doing out
Just
there?
a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in
They
on
got 3
one
guys
guy
in
or
Detroit.
2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball.
What a play by him. I can't even be mad.
Tougher for this defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Makes a quick catch. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. Powers through. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. The Ducks line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking for some space. It's Ball. Lights up the defender.
Damn, y'all gotta tackle him.
The defense short of the first down marker. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Incomplete with 4
Yeah, knock that shit out.
remaining. Time for just one more play. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On the run, he's looking deep. And it's incomplete.
Oh,
Trying for a big
get shit
play
out of
there
here.
as time runs out in the first half. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
Oh.
Solid
He
game.
need to stop trying for his sticks and just get back to tackling.
Looks like a
This
player
man done
was
hurt
down
himself.
injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. 1st down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Pressure is coming.
Good sack.
Trap him for a sack.
Boy, anytime you come out trailing in the second half and you have the football, you want some momentum, you want to be able to get things started. This is not how they envision getting the second half going. With a sack here on 3rd down, you're on your side of the field, 2 scores down. That's a huge play by this defense to start this second half.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking downfield, it's Davis. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. At the 10 now. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Ducks. And a pick six. A monster play by this
Lockdown defense, boys.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wide out. And he drops it.
Oh, Goofy dropped it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big
Good hit, boy.
now in this game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Play action here on first down. With the catch, it's Hunter. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync.
Oh, don't drop it, buddy.
Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's Lyle.
First down.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt across the middle. So second down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
We're going to go for it.
The Ducks will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. And he goes in after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The ball is loose.
Fumble.
Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
They really be hating on me, bro.
Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
On first down, it's play action. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could.
I can't believe they're throwing.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Gonna run it. It's Ball. Some hard running there through a tackle. He's tackled out beyond
He ain't
the
doing
10-yard
nothing.
line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. He stopped him at the 22, but that's important breathing room in this drive. The Gators with 1st and 10 here. Testing the right side here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Davis. He's running out of time here. Looking to scramble.
Oh, good hit.
Just short of the marker. Inches
You
away
can't
from
take
the
too
first
many of
down.
those.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
You know, even though
QB
these
sneak
guys
shit.
are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
That's reeled in. It's
You gotta start guarding this thing better, bro.
big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side.
Yeah.
The freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit.
I'm
in
trying to
the
knock the
4th
ball
quarter.
out.
If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
To throw, it's Davis. Caught by the receiver. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15. The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back to throw again. Cut quickly.
No way. No way.
That gain is good for a
I knew where to
1st and
run
goal.
to. I knew he was running.
Looking
Throw it to him.
finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And this
I'm too busy worried about the pass. I ain't even think about the run.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for
They
the
might
end
not touch
zone
the ball
and
for the
can
rest of the
take it
game.
in for a touchdown.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back.
They're thinking run.
They get into plus territory.
We're not running.
Last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. And it's incomplete. The same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
That's reeled in. It's Moore. And he's brought down, but there is
Flag on who?
a marker out there. Let's check
They
out
so
this.
hating on me right now, bro. Holding. It's fucking game, man. They just don't want you to be great.
Play there.
And they call it adaptive AI.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Nice grab. It's Moore. Receiver
Fucking
brought
put me in a
down.
3rd and 13. What the fuck?
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Fucking got 3 guys on him.
Defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Bringing pressure.
Hell yeah.
He goes. It's a sack. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense.
He's in the
This is
clear.
bullshit.
Tackle made after a big ball moves to the 21.
I'm playing cover 3 press, and they just somehow paused my guys.
Just outside the red
This
zone
is
now for the first down.
craziness.
Looking to throw. It's Davis. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first.
I'm gonna have to go
and
back there
goal
and
for the
guard.
team. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught near the goal line. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the running back takes the handoff.
Good hit, boy.
There, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Ball comes loose.
Pick up the ball.
Defense comes up.
Let's go, boy.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're
All right,
able
let's
to
get up outta
pounce
here.
on it for a big turnover.
Let's get up out of here with a dub.
Powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Leaning on the run game here late. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings
You
up
know I
2nd
like
down.
throwing to that guy on that play.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22.
I gotta look elsewhere.
And here's the handoff. The ball comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Just a critical error here by this offense.
Okay.
Late in the game, working with the lead, the last thing you want to see is obviously a turnover. But give credit to this defense. They got the ball back to their own offense, and now they got a real shot.
He escapes the pocket. He called his own number.
I don't know how to do block shot moves. I swear to God.
Now they've got to hustle.
I'm doing them and
To throw, it's Davis. Oh, and it's
Pick it.
nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up 2nd down. So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown.
I don't know how to do pass rush moves.
Chris, they get the touchdown to bring them within one score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now.
Let's get up out of here with that dub.
Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested.
All right, so that's 3 big wins, 3 top 10 wins. Guy's still locking me out, man. Uh-oh, Civil War. All right, so we got 10. Let's get these guys that locked us out off the... Didn't somebody have a deal breaker or something? This guy won't give me no information. No, only people giving him a damn Scully. This guy just won't let me, like, if he's in his top 8, right? This dude's just ignoring me. I literally gave him a scholarship. He wants to go to Ohio State. Disrespecting. Be right back.
What? Why you being a disturbance? What you mean? You being a disturbance in the air. Why is he bent over backwards? Stop being a disturbance. Stop being a disturbance in the air, Carter. Carter. Stop being a disturbance in the air. Do.
very limited information about pass rush moves, Carter.
From pass rush moves.
Yeah. All right, I got one more game in me tonight. I'll play some more tomorrow when I get back home.
45 miles separate the cities of Eugene and Corvallis.
Big rivalry game.
Barbs and shots thrown back and forth between these two institutions could fill a distance triple that size. What a matchup we have for you in the battle for the state of Oregon. Welcome everyone to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Oregon's offense will go to work first. A program whose history is built on speed. Oregon just ran away from the Beavers last time.
And the Ducks were ready to play a year ago. They were ready for a war. They came out, they took it to Oregon State. They didn't back off, Jesse. That game meant a lot to them.
Yeah, they just caught fire early, and Oregon State couldn't put the fire out. They had no answers. Every possession Oregon had, it seemed like they were going up and down the field. So a big challenge for Oregon State in this one is to try to get off to a great start.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Good timing on the quick out. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the first down and getting down. The Ducks are on the move. Moore will throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hill.
First down.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game.
Let's go.
Ducks! A great catch and run for 6.
And after that touchdown, you can barely hear yourself think. Autzen Stadium, one of the most special places in all of college football, and easily one of the loudest stadiums, is now going off. We've all called games here before. We love coming to Eugene. This place is magic, and it's because of these fans.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Oregon State Beavers offense has the ball for the first time. some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Beavers will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time.
Hold on real quick.
He'll take it on the return.
What's up?
Gugger's team is down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give on the option. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Ducks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. More to the air. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback
How did they cover that?
Down he goes at the 38. The Ducks line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Wells. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's cut. The Beavers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way, got down to the 26. 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Moore will throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
Close to the marker, it's Green. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking downfield on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Oh, my God.
No, sirree, not this this time the defense was there and ready for that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Right on the money.
Why did I fumble? Why did I fumble?
There he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Brown wants to pass. Got him downfield. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first.
I don't know how that is.
32. And the Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Carr. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run play action. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Man, those last 2 plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Beavers send out the punt unit. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at...
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
I can't never get that play to work,
in
man.
dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. More to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabs it inside the 15.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
They are fucking doubling him.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. In the red area, it's Lyle. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! The blockers, the offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Brown will throw it. Bringing the heat. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to pass. Here's the heat. And the timing just a hair off. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The power of Otsu Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Wide open downfield. There he goes. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 10-yard
that was a good spin move by him.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. Touchdown!
Yeah, right.
Fitted in the window for the score.
And finally the offense
Shit's crazy,
strikes,
man.
Puts a
You could
drive
you could call every play right, and they'll still beat it.
Kudos to their defense keeping them in it. Now you got some momentum. Figure some things out at halftime. Right back in this ballgame.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Slips through the line. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. That's caught. It's flying. At the 40, there he goes. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Moore will throw. Going for it all.
Touchdown, bitch. Let's go.
Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense.
They try to cheat me.
Practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job.
That whole play, I was watching the safety on the right. If he didn't go back at all, I was throwing it to Decorian.
Get going, and them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some...
There he goes! Brought down at the 25 after he picked
Double
up
me.
10.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
The Beavers in a good spot here with second and short. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rides the back and leaves it. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away.
They don't want to win.
First down marker, fourth down coming up. And the Beavers will punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll line up for a second down play. He might want another play. Trying play action. Quickly to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45.
Let's go. Making plays, big man.
All the way down at the 14. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one.
Keep running that spot until they get up out of it.
Inside the 20. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Fires to the middle. And it just
It's because it's a fucking lineman. He's wide open.
got too anxious.
I literally held A.
Zone here on second down. More to the air. Quarterback needs to
What?
make a better throw there.
What?
Incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass
Fucking
defense.
on everything,
It
bro.
brings up a
This
fourth
kid's
down.
not making this shit.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3.
Oh, he nailed it.
He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. LSU managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the gumbo there in Baton Rouge this week. These Tigers are to blame for this one being this close. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Wants to fire on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He lobs one high down the left side.
He, you gotta turn around, dude. I'm starting to learn how to get pressure, Carter.
He did it there. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Card. He's finally
That was a good little juke by him. I need to chill.
They'll mark it at the 18. The Beavers are on the move.
Thank you.
They're going to run it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They give it to him again. What powerful running, just driving moving the pile forward
You
for
can
every
keep running.
minute
You ain't
get,
going
it'll be
nowhere,
just
bro.
a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line.
Threw my man on the ground.
Is taking some punches. 2nd and goal coming up. Brown wants to pass. They'll run the screen.
Oh, I missed fucking.
Touchdown, Beavers! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the shotgun, the inside give. At the 35, he's open. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up.
I can't get the ball on this motherfucker.
Final stands of the game.
Because they fucking triple teaming him.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Hits him in stride at the 10.
There we
And
go.
he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Oregon. With that in the lead, nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. It's as if the Duck has hopped on that motorcycle and is revving the engine, and Oregon is threatening to drive away.
And Oregon's a team that, man, when they get it going, a lot of times they're just so hard to stop. The swag gets rolling. The uniform always looks good, but Oregon State's going to have to find something in this rivalry.
They need a big play, and they need it right now. The Beavers need to be able to slow down this runaway train that is the Oregon Ducks right now.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Rush is on him. And the goes down all the way back in his 4-yard line. The Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Brown will throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Carr. Bounced off his feet. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Offense.
That is a tough one to take, to get an explosive play like that and have it wiped out by a penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the... He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Beavers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch right at the 50. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Hunter. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks, it's first down. The Ducks moving quickly to the line.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Ducks! And the beatdown has ensued. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. If you need me to throw it, I can do that too.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Catch in the middle, it's Bauer. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's second and long. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on third down? Brown wants to pass. He's going to run it. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
I don't know why they still running.
Obviously,
They
the
don't want to
offense
win.
went 3
They're just
and out
happy
of
to
their
be here.
last drive. They're having a little bit more success here.
We're
That
not
was a
double tight
nice run,
sets.
and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think
Makes the grab inside the 30. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. The Beavers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And the Beavers are threatening on first and goal. Trying to bully their way in. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State. They'll try to run it in. This time, he'll be stopped short of the goal line. So after scoring the touchdown, he tried to tack on the two-point conversion, but was denied. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
you can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback may change this route. Moore will throw. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? He'll keep it himself. Creates a little space. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Ducks have moved it inside the 20. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job.
Touchdown, Oregon! And the pummeling has started. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Auburn had an impressive showing there on the Plains, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Bo Jackson is impressed with this one.
The give to the left.
Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They're working that left side. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Brown will throw it. Under fire. Ball
What the hell?
falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this
I'll
one.
take that to the
So
house.
as they've done so many times in this in-state rivalry, it is the Ducks who outlast the Beavers. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.